You're welcome to my channel, Mindset Academy, where we are told to transform the figure that is displayed at the right hand side of the screen into isometric projection. The figure is displayed in first angle projection, where we're only given two views of the projection, and that is the front elevation and the plan. This you see on top of here is the front elevation, and this you see below here is the plan. And we are told to make point A the lowest point of the figure, right? So the first thing you do, since we are told to draw in what? In um, isometric projection, you draw your isometric axis, you draw your vertical line, and you draw the other line inclined at an angle of what? 30 degree in this fashion, angle of 30 degree in this fashion, right? Now if you look closely, this is our lowest point, point A here. So if you are to measure, um, this is lowest point, so it's meaning it's facing this direction. So we will add 64, the length will be 64 plus 20 plus 25, and that will give us 109. So I'll measure 109 from this point here. From here, I'll measure 109. This is 0, this 100, 110, this 109 here. And the width is given to be from here to here. Check the plan if you want to get the width, and that is what? 88. So I'm going to measure 88 from 0 here to what? 88. So I'll take them up. So from here, I'll take this up. And from here, I'll take this up. Then the entire height is given to be 134. So I'll measure 134 as the height from 0, right? This is 30, 134 here. Sorry, 134 here. Start again because it's 130, 134. And now I'm going to close everything up to form a box so that we can easily carve out the image of the box this way. So from here, I draw my line. The same thing too, I'll draw from here also. I'm going to draw my line, and the same thing too, I'll come here too. I'll do the same thing at this point too, right? I'll come here also. Everything I'm working in, I'm working on 30 degree. Is that the key? So I have successfully brought out the image out, right? So I want to carve out the image from this diagram. Is that taken? So here, is that taken? I'm going to measure distance of 25. 25 from here, this point, measure 25. So from 0 to 25 is here. And I'll take it up. Then I'll measure a height of what? 20. Measure height of 20 from this point. From 0 to 20. This is where it ends. All together. And I'll take it to the direction. Is that taken? I'll take it to what? To this direction. See what I'm doing? I'll take it to this direction. Do the same thing here too. To this direction. All good. And I'll take it up. So if you have done that, from this point to this point is 25. You now measure another 20 again, right? So I'll now measure 20 again. So at this point, I'm going to measure 20. So from 0 here, I will measure 20. This is 20 here, right? And I'll take it upward. So taking it upward here from this point, and I'll have this. Can you see that? Down, straight down. So I can easily, hope you can see that. And also I'll take this one up too. So to make you understand better what we're actually trying to do here, is I'll taking from this point straight down to this point, right? And I'll taking from this point straight down to this point, right? And I can easily take it in from here to this point, right? And I'll close here up this way. You can see that. Now the next thing is from here upward. Finally it's going up. From here it is going up and stopping here, and from here also it's going up and stopping here as shown in diagram here. Is that taken? And similarly I'm going to close here up to closing it this way from here to this point here, right? And I'm going to bring here down too, from here straight downward, right? So I'm going to even take in here too, taking this point just like this, taking here just like this, right? Then close it up a little bit first of all. You can see that, and I'll close here too this way, and I'll close here too this way. So in doing that, the next thing I have to do is to get the center of this figure. So if from this point here, this particular point here is given to be 88, so half of it will be 44. If from here it's given to be what? 88, so half of it will be what? 44. Can you see that? So we have 88 and this will be what? 44. So I'm going to bring it down. If that point is point 44, I'm going to bring it down this way. So that will be the center line that I need. So let me make it more visible. Right? Now, the next thing I'm going to do is, from what you can see from the elevation here, we are to measure 44 downward also. So it's as simple as this. Just take your compass from this point to this point is 44. Then I'll mark it down 44 also. And I'll come again and I'll do another. That will be the center of the 44, right? So that will be another center point. So this is what we have here, center. Now, we're given a diameter of this circle. There's a circle at the surface of this diagram here. How did I know the circle? Because I'm giving my dimension in diameter 64. So I'm going to measure half of 64, which is what? 34. So out of 34 is 34. This is 34 here, right? And I'll place it at the center here. I'll mark 34, 34, 34, and what? 34. And I'm going to use that thing to draw my line this way. In this manner, I'll draw here in this manner, and I'll also draw here also in this manner, and I'll also draw here too also in this manner, and I will come here too. I'll do the same thing. All those points I mark, I'll draw them in this manner, right? So this is an ordinate method of drawing a circular shape, which is an ellipse. So I'll join the longest diagonal. So if I join the diagonal to this diagonal, passing through the center, this is what we have, right? And I'll pick this point or this point, any of the 2 points. If I'm picking here, I'll draw a line from this point to touch this line here. I'll also draw a line from here to touch this one here also, right? This way. And where they meet at this point will be what I will use to draw my circle. So if I draw my circle, this is what I will do. So I'll take my compass and I'll place it at this point here, and this is how my circle will be. Can you see that? See how my circle will be. Done. Can you see that? I'll use faint line first. I'll come here also. I'll do the same thing here too. This way. Hope you can see that. I'll come to this point too here. Place it here and I'll close it up. Right? This is what we have. I'll come here too. I'm using faint line first of all. Place it here. This is what we have. Right? So we've done that. And the next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to project the center out. This center, I'll project it out this way. Or better still, if I don't want the center, I'll just project this point here to this point. Just mark it. Then I'll bring it down too. this way. Then project that center I have here to meet that point. Just mark this center. I'm placing on my T-square, you can see. From this center here, I'll mark here, right? And I'll draw a line across that point. I'll draw a line across that point. Hope you can see that. So this is the center here. Now we're giving an inner diameter to be what? 25, as you can see from the measurement here. So I'm going to measure half of it, which is 12.5. So in measuring 12.5 on my meter rule, starting from 0, this is 0, this is 10, this is 11, this is 12, and this is 12.5 here. Right? This is 12.5 here. And I'll place it at the center point here. And I'll cut up, left, down, and right. That is the 12.5 that we have. That taken? Let me look at that measurement very well. 12.5. So if I've done that 12.5 inside, that is the 12.5 I have inside. So I'm going to do the same thing. Draw a box out. Draw a box out this way. Another box this way. Then I'll close them up. That is for the inner circle inside. Then for the outer circle, you can check from the plan here. It's given to be what? Diameter of 50. So that is 50. So I'm going to take half of 50, which is 25. Looking from the plan, so this is 25, half of 50. And I will come at this point here. I'll mark up, mark left, mark down, and what? Mark right. You can see that? Then I'll make it form a box this way. So where I draw that to form a box this way, I'll be having it in this manner, right? In this manner. So this is the bigger box outside. Let me see, this is 1, 2, 3, and 4. So what will I do? I will join the longest diagonal. That is 4 and 2, right? And I'll join 1 to meet the vertical line here. Let me call it P. And I'll join to meet the horizontal line here. Let me call it Q. 1 to meet what? 1 to meet Q, right? I will together to meet Q. So after we've done that, we'll repeat the same process. Place your compass at this point here. Draw your circle, your arc, faint line first. You see that? Place it at this point here also. Do the same thing too. Draw your arc. Come to this point where it intersects here. Place it at this point and you draw your other arc. Come here where it intersects here too. Draw another arc here. Can you see that? So that is for this. Then for the inner one too, you do the same thing too. Draw a line from here. That again. Draw a line from here to touch this. Draw another one here to touch this. So they are meeting at this point here. So take your compass, place it here, and you draw your arc. Faint line, we're taking them after the video. Then I'll come here also, place it here, do the same thing here too, in this fashion. Then I'll place it here, and I'll do this too. Sorry, in this fashion. Then I'll come here too, I'll do the same thing here too, in this fashion. It looks very small, so I'm going to do this. You can see that? So now I'm going to tick in all those things. First of all, let me start from here. I'm going to join this point to this point. Can you see that? I'm ticking it. And I'm going to join this point to this point. I'm ticking it. Can you see that? So meaning that I will tick in this side. So let me tick in that side first. So if I'm ticking it, this is what I'll be having. So this is what we have. I've taken this. The next thing is I'm going to tick in this one too. So let me do that. So this is how it is when you're ticking it. So I'm going to tick in here also. So I have taken this, right? So the next thing I'll do is to complete the process using my set square and T square working hand in hand. So I'll just bring from here straight down, and also from here straight down, and I'm going to close here up this way. Can you see that? So this is what we are told to what replicate that again. So this is the isometric projection of the figure that is displayed at the right hand side of the screen. And you can do well by drawing out your dimensioning. That again. So this is what we have here. So this is what we have here. And if you have found this video helpful, please don't forget to like, subscribe, and also share the video. Thanks for watching.